suspect sa bopa nga ne haral prevention is better than cure so kooku soo seetloo ke sax moom mu ne bu mu duggee si dëkk bi ba léegi mu ngi under self isolation moom moo yóbbu boppam si lopitaan bi so loolu I to my own personal view I don't think that lolo should be a reason you said you don't believe that it exists in the Gambia.
Yes, it's a good reason that it doesn't. I don't believe that it exists in the Gambia.
But Yange live in Sabova. You said you believe.
Yes, I believe it doesn't exist in the Gambia. It can exist in other countries like they are saying, but I don't have the belief that it.
Why do you think Gambia is an exceptional?
I believe that Gambia is an exceptional because when it was first published, the way it was published, I believe that it was existing in the Gambia. But after the way things get, I was like, no, I don't believe that it's existing anymore. Because
to cut in there, Aji, I believe we've been taking good preventive measures, to be frank enough, because the Gambian government, ever since we heard of this news actually broke out, they have been actually trying to send us sensitization to make sure that people know exactly what is happening as far as the COVID-19 is concerned. So for that being the case, we've been taking so much preventive measures because the Ministry of Health have been taking it upon themselves to make sure that they have to sensitize the people across the whole country to make sure, let them know exactly this is something which is real. And we have a lot of our own brothers and sisters down there in Italy, Germany, Spain, all the part of Europe, and going down to America, who are actually saying it's actually killing people day in, day out. Hundreds, going up to 1,000 daily. You will see people dying, and this is a global village.
Mr. Wanja,
yes,
I agree with what
this
you
is a global
said.
village.
I agree with what you said, that the government have started sensitizing people way long. Yes, I believe in that. But we can take this woman as the only case, or the lady as the only case. Apart from how we have the Bangladesh man who entered the country in Bundo, and we know how it really works at that place. Like the moment, the movement of socialization that really happened, the way things, people get in contact, shaking of hands, giving hugs, and you know that place, they didn't take it like the way people take it, because it was just something sudden. So people were, not everyone was that prepared with it. So, and even if you go for a vox pop or outside to visit them, they will be telling you that the man doesn't die because of COVID-19, but he died being a diabetic patient. And if he really died out of COVID-19, then we will be expecting many cases to be.
Allow me. Let me
okay, I am the boss here.
I am there. Okay. Let me comment. She was talking about the Olpa, that is the Bangladeshi guy who passed away because of the COVID-19. Is a diabetic. But remember, let me just put this to you. Diabetic is also a disease which, you know, if you have in it,
made you to be so vulnerable to this virus.
So vulnerable to that of the COVID-19, and it can actually have a very, very big hinder on your own health.
Okay.
I'm sure you should know.
So if I get you clear, it's like if you're a diabetic patient, if you get the virus, you cannot infect it to someone else.
No, I don't think you can get
Yes,
that.
because the man was getting contact with some other people.
Yes, you're
right. He was
right.
sitting with them. You are sitting with the person. You are not getting any distance. You're getting the contact.
Since at the beginning
so
there
must be a transmission there. Why are those
okay,
people
can I am the boss here, so I'm here with two talkative. Full serious are always problem. But what they are trying to say, Ajay, I can like read your mind, or just to say, I'm seeing your own perspective, but I think what Wanjang is saying, it's more like just people with these health complications are more vulnerable to this virus than us, the younger ones, without any complications. So looking at the being diabetes patient and COVID-19, they are so vulnerable.
Yeah, you're right.
So do you agree with us? COVID-19 is in the Gambia, and that is what killed that man.
I really don't. If that is what killed that man, then we are still having victims out there. And I believe it's more than 14 days since the man died, and yet still we have not yet have another victim there. Because he was still interacting. Because you can tell me, I will sit with Aisha, she is giving me dawah, because that was the mission of the man. He's giving me dawah, we come and then we shake hands like this, we sit, I'm facing you, you are talking, and if you have the virus for 14 days, you must be coughing. So actually, if you are coughing and I am near you,
according to
touch me.
According to
and if you touch me, I'm infected. And I'm going back home to my family, my kids. My wife is going to the market to her friends. My kids are going outside to pray. How many victims are we having out there if we really said that this man is infected and died out of COVID-19?
According to the experts, they said when he first went to the Bundung health center, he was not having symptoms or I can say they weren't actually like symptoms which you can say this guy is having serious or severe signs and symptoms of COVID-19. Yes, he have been a diabetic patient, which his own colleagues actually made mention of. But still now, you're going to see that nobody knows exactly, to be frank enough, whether he actually maybe contaminated it or maybe he contracted it way back before he reached the Gambia, or nobody knows exactly whether he got it, because exactly the test isn't mandatory right now. You should know that the test isn't mandatory. So the amount of people who actually have, one, still now you cannot actually go and say this is the factual amount of people who actually have the COVID-19. Because the truth is that we are not actually taking it mandatory to go with a COVID-19 test. And so you should know about that. And when it comes to what you're talking about, the dawa and maybe second hands, nobody knows exactly how this old part, probably, nobody knows exactly whether he been actually washing up, or maybe whereas before he actually maybe have dawa, he'll be very clean, whereas maybe he might not be having those symptoms. And remember, COVID-19 is not all about maybe saying that you have to be coughing or sneezing. There are others who actually don't actually develop those kind of signs and symptoms, and so you should know about that. So it's possible maybe the pap who passed away, the Bangladeshi, might not be actually having those signs and symptoms. Whereas maybe you're going to say that he is coughing, whereas maybe the spit probably could actually be inhaled by those people whom he's having the dawa with, or maybe he is going to be sneezing.
And if you can listen to yourself.
But Mr. Wanja, this guy had a close contact with a lot of people. He interacted with a lot of people.
Thank you.
He interacted with a lot of people. Just last week, about 63 of them were discharged from the quarantine center. So looking at the case and other countries, nearby countries, one like Senegal, since they had one case, it has been growing every day. Countries like America, countries like Guinea-Conakry, and other nearby countries. So why is Gambia an exception? Why are we not seeing those things? But before going further, we will bring you the public's view towards COVID-19, whether it really exists in the Gambia or not. Mbokay bala ñuy sori ba tay ñoo comme nu leen ko waxee rek tay dañoo laajte ndax COVID-19 mun si Gambia bi di nga wax nag tey ñu ngi laaka angale moo daan olof ndax am séeréer ak pël ñoo fi toog di jaay ndaanaan ak dégga English waaye ba tey kon lu ñoo wax am na solo torop aji bintu moom séeréer la mu ne gëmut pël bi mu ne moom gëm na waaye ba tey soo seetloo ñoom ñaar yëpp reason su ñoo joxe they are genuine make nañ sense virus bi dafa ndaw to an extent that bët mënut koo gis waaye ba tey nag ñuy wax ne yeneen dëkk yi soo seetloo China ñu bari ñu ne den defeat virus bi due to their discipline measures, due to their behaviors, due to their actions comme radical approach bu virus bii nii déglu seen experts lu advice bu experts yi joxe China ñoo gën a come up with this virus waaye soo seetloo nu mu affecté right now Italy Spain Europe continent bi moo gën a serious than that of China ñu ngi nii dellu seen normal business waaye Europe ba tey is a different case ñu bari ñu ne Europe teguñ ko serious bundoo wax li ne ñu ne the first person that was tested positive in Italy buñ ko testé ba pare dañ ko bàyyi mu work freely believing ne moom amut ko seet nga ne loolu resolve na to a point that right now Italy is highly affected Spain the same thing dem nañ ba gaay joomi ndax ñu nit Gambia de war a jël that carefree attitude toog ba si stage yooyu balaa ñuy door a gom li nga xam ne loolu la experts yi wax ndax ñu ni tamit ba tey day war a jël feebar bi teg ko ñu am anxiety su ko defee ñu gën a feebar waaye balaa ñuy def dara dinañ indi general public bi ñoom it seen xalaat ñu bari ñu ne am na ñeneen ñu ne amut nit yi bari ne waaye seen xalaat utee na dina bàyyi technicien bi defal ñu loolu ñu delluwaat bu leen dem fenn def leen si suñ comment box yi ne yéen luy seen xalaat ak lan ngay yaakaar ak lan ngeen foog ne whether Gambia am na COVID-19 o amut ko ba tey ndax de war a trust government bi advice ak health experts yi advice yuñ joxe o ndax war nañ dellu su normal business because soo seetloo week njëkka bu declare state of emergency rek ñëpp nekkoon nañ seen kër yi business was down everybody was desperate people were purchasing good ku nekk di jënda lu mu am yëpp spend na ko waaye soo seetloo as time goes on people like Aji Bintu ñu ne at the initial point gomoon nañ ko waaye léegi gomatuñ ko ndax war nañ jël that attitude towards this virus ndax war nañ maintain mooy self discipline bu doon def noonu to fight this virus stay home waaye ñu bari soo seetloo business have started like I think going normal soo seetloo at the initial first week bi everybody was indoor, everybody was staying home. You count the people on the street. Why right now? So they may Serekunda, Marseille is full. So the may Westfield activities are going normal. So everything in the voice of the people, Niti ak Seng Halat Benono, New Deglu Len.
Especially for business people, there's government workers, these are permanent, but for business, it's going to affect because people live on daily basis. So if the state of emergency is here and everybody is inside, indoors, whatever you have can finish. Some of them don't have a lot of resources. So when that one finish, hunger will kill a lot of people. So that one is a big blow to the poor people. So that's what I have for that area.
Okay, now what is the suggestion that now that it can be reduced to 45 days instead of the 90 days? What will it still have a negative impact in the nation?
Of course. There are some people, even if it's 1 week, some people depend on daily basis. That 1 week, what you can acquire, because some people, when you go out, what you have is what you come and give to your family to eat. So if you don't go out, if you have a little, maybe you can sustain with it for only 2 days, then the rest is a problem. So even that one is a big blow. But sickness, nobody prays for this sickness.
Virus? To my own opinion, I don't think if the ministry will fool its people. In what sense, or why would they do that?
As of now, the virus has no cure. And our little Gambia cannot just sit a day and say they have cured 2 people. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, it's kind of strange to me. It is really, of course, saying that these powerful countries has no cure for it. It's killing hundreds and thousands of people over there, saying that they had cures. But I think even in China, they're saying that the death rate has reduced, and certain patients has recovered from it. So if they say Gambia too, we have patients who recovered from it. In another sense, I may believe it.
And today, a person that died of the coronavirus in the Gambia, that was believed to be at the Marcas Center at Bundung. They released people that were in contact with him, that were under quarantine, almost 63 of them. And then they said these 63 of them, none of them has the virus. So what is your suggestion towards that?
That too, it's strange, saying that having close contact with the patients, the virus may be transmitted. So it doubts me though, how comes those people that were in close contact with the man who died from the virus, how comes none of them had the virus? Maybe others, some of them even sleep with him in the masjid, as they call it in Bundum there. But I have nothing to say actually on that thing. Okay, there.
Okay, as of now, many Gambians don't believe that the virus exists. So what advice do you have for them?
Yeah, that's true. Many Gambians do not believe the virus do exist. But I do believe it exists, and I will urge every Gambian to comply with the ministry and do WHO, the preventive measures given. Let us all observe them. Though you may not believe it till when it come into contact with it, or you ask people who suffered from it, or those countries suffering from it. We should be wise enough. A word to a wise is enough, I guess.
Thank you.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Mohammed Tunkara.
Mohammed, you are aware of the COVID-19, the existence of the COVID-19 in the Gambia here. Do you believe that the virus is really in the Gambia?
Yeah, not 100%, but at least 75%. I believe that is in the Gambia here.
And what makes you believe that the virus is in the Gambia?
Because we've got a case that indicates that the guy is from UK and a girl of 21 years. The Minister of Health have discovered that and then gave an announcement that the guy is positive. That was the first case. and then later on we discovered that there is a second case, a guy from Senegal, but nationality is from Bangladesh, died and was tested positive. And then after then, I think we have the third case that also indicate that the guy is positive, who is from France, originally from Numiel, was also tested positive, as the Minister of Health said. So later on we have the fourth case, but that one I don't know where the nationality is. I just heard it rumors that he or she also is positive. But people are saying, I have been hearing a lot of stories, people saying that it's just like they are just making business. But I don't think this is a joking case, because since the whole world is affected, so I don't think it is like you don't have to. There is no way that you should not believe that it's here. The virus is here, but I'm not 100% sure that it is here. But at least 75%, I believe the virus is here. Yeah.
Okay, and you are aware that the virus is incurable, meaning that it cannot be cured. I said you are aware that the virus is incurable, meaning that it cannot be cured. But recently we have heard of 2 people that were suffering from the virus, and I later realized that they have been treated or cured from the virus. What is your take on that?
Welcome back after that video. Ba tey ñuy jégalu bu baax a baax si audio boobu dañ am kayna technical issue, waaye ba tey dinañ leen uploadal loolu ngeen dégga su mbokk yi nga xam ne ñu ngi sibiti ñoom it seen xalaat ak seen gis-gis si lu dem COVID-19. ñu bari si ñoom ñu ne COVID-19 amut si dëkk bi, ñeneen ñu ne am na, waaye ba tey ban lay war a góom ndax am na o amut, ban behavior lay war a amal virus bi pour defeat ko, parce que bii du mun a wax ne Gambian politician yaa nekk di play or African, lii it's globally, it's pandemic worldwide, ñëpp la nekk di affect. waaye ba tey nu ngi ko doon defee rek gisoon ngeen ne debate baa ngi xaay diggante gent bi ni ak Aji Bintu Ndaw seen puus and pull, kii mu ne am na kale mu ne amut. waaye ba tey comme nu ma ko waxee rek bari na waaye su gis-gis utee na nu ñoo gisee affaire si utee na ak yan behavior la war a amaat léegi. ba tey dina dellu si Aji Bintu Ndaw. Aji Bintu, balaa ñu doon demal vidéo yooyu bëggoon naa ñu am a good audio, su ko defee ñu indil leen ñoom it ñooñu seen gis-gis ak seen xalaat. lii nag nekk na debate boo xam ne dafa léegi rëy si diggante Gambien si ñuy debate whether COVID-19 mun si dëkk bi o amul fii sakkan nen torop. lii du ñun rek, lii du media house rek, lii du ñaari nit rek, lii du benn tribe. Right now ñëpp bu mu starté bu njëkk bi ñëpp a jëloon so serious, ñëpp a confusion, ñëpp a jaaxle woon ngir lii. waaye soo seetloo suñ behavior yi suñ jikkoy these days da ngaa gis ne ñit yi star nañ di ko def ne comme lii amut fi, ñit yi ñu ngi koo caaxaane. ndax war nañ caaxaane lii? ndax yeneen dëkka du caaxaan bu uppa baa tax mu uppa leen loxo? ndax yeneen dëkka yi du seen ignorance? ñu bari nag ñu ne ignorance mooy the worst enemy of man, te Africans dem bari si jikko ignorance, duñ téye dara lu serious ba su demee ba génn loxo. waaye ba tey Aji Bintu, comme noo doo waxee rek ne yow si sa ay gis-gis góor boobu deeyut out of COVID-19, si sa gis-gis jànga boobu interact na ak ñu bari, lu tax yeneen amuñ ko? waaye ba tey ñuy laajte nag, soo seetee COVID-19 nu ko waxee rek dëkk bu nduga daf dee dem rek, waaye Gambia ba tey amuñ local transmission. lan moo tax nga foog ne yow Gambia amul local transmission ba tey?
Man, still now, I believe in Gambia amul local transmission because of it's not existing in the country. Or had it been done, exist in the country, we will have local transmission. Because even so, say, Busumbala, the man with the 3 wives and the 16 kids, wow, I have 3 wives. Nyeti jabar la am. Ma am 16 dog. Yet still there is no local transmission going on. Man ak suma jabar mënuma wax ne man I will feel that I have a symptom, something loo xamante ne nekk si yow 14 good days without you knowing. maa ngi dox ak loolu, I don't know that I have the virus. maa ngi contact ak suma ñetti jabar yëpp. suma ñetti jabar yi ñu ngi génn ñu dem si marché bi. suma doom yi ñu génn dem si seen xarit yi dem kii dem naani ataaya, kii dem play football. And with all that, we are touching each other. So in Africa, these large families, we have this family norm, or should I say, top as jëfi yu maam yu yàggay. su ñoo raxasu ñu ñëpp si benn ndoxi raxasu la ñoo raxasoo ñu ñëw toog ñu lekka. That is what is happening in the big families. Because people will not be like, people like me, we are lazy. So we prefer to just come and that we are sharing all the germs, bacteria and everything. So with that same family, you expect that there is no local transmission going on. And yet still, if I believe the thing is, if this case was really existing, by now Gambia will be having thousands of cases. Because we are having a friendly culture. Every day we are interacting. I can see days before, 3 days ago, I went to a program. My friend just came to me, I miss you, I miss you. And the other man was like, don't hug her. We are in Corona period. And the next minute we see the man hugging her friend.
Yes, right.
So, his friend, sorry, the Corona stuff is getting up to my head. So don't blame me. And Ramadan is coming, I'm getting scared. So with all that, you expect that is really existing without local transmission. It makes no less sense.
Let me help you now, Ajibintu.
Help
It is really something which I will actually say no to exactly what you're saying here right now.
Okay.
This has to do with science here.
Mm-hmm.
Let us not try to take it by another way around. And science have to do with fact. You understand? There is always a systematic checkup, whereas maybe for you to say there is going to be a slightest doubt is going to be something difficult. I don't in fact think there is going to be any doubt.
Yeah.
This have to do with science here. Laboratory.
So what do you think is the
specifics.
reason Gambia, yet still we don't have any local transmission in the Gambia?
Yeah, now, the truth is that, let me just put this across to you. We are not actually going with a random test. This is the reality, because the test is not mandatory upon people to actually go in for it. It's not mandatory.
But all close contacts have been tested negative.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, close contacts were actually tested negative, but so as the whole world also, there are other people whereas their family members were affected, but others weren't affected. Let's go back and actually check on that. Let's go back and actually read or maybe
And
try to get into
Mr.
those
Wanja,
documentaries.
do you really think that that makes sense? Close contacts tested negative, while they have already been in contact with the real person having the virus, and those close contacts also have contacts outside?
As I said, immune systems are different. Our immune systems are different. Perhaps something might come up here, maybe another, I don't pray for it, maybe a pandemic, whereas maybe it can actually maybe affect you.
Yeah.
You might be close to both of us here, but we might not be affected. We have seen cases whereas maybe ships, I mean cruise ships, will be actually having their own sailors who maybe one can say half of them are affected. But still you're going to see that another good number of their sailors aren't affected. And still they share everything together in that same ship for weeks in the high seas.
But that's not the coronavirus.
But I'm talking about coronavirus here right now.
Nah,
Of course, we have seen it.
I disagree.
There is a cruise ship right now which we actually know that almost half of their sailors were affected, but the other half weren't.
But Gambia, yet still we don't have a single
Still now, that's
local
what I said.
transfer.
That's why I said immune systems are different.
So you
You're gonna
believe Gambia,
actually-
we have, everybody has a strong immune system?
We haven't Gambians who've been affected. These people who, I can say 3 of them, weren't they not Gambians? Of course they are Gambians.
So, but they all import this to the
Yes,
country.
they imported.
It's
but
not
as
from
I
the
said-
country. We
as
don't
I
have any
said-
local.
As I said, we are not actually having that random checkups.
I guess what
We
Mr.
are not,
Wanja
and
is
we are.
saying
It is
is
not
like,
actually mandatory for us to actually go with that random checkup. So I believe probably that might be the issue, and I'm actually sure if it comes to COVID-19, it is actually real. This world we live in is just a global village. Let nobody take it lightly, and let nobody actually take it another way around. The world we live in is a global village. What affects China is actually going to affect Africa, believe it or not,
Yes.
especially when it comes to pandemic.
Okay.
I am very sure our own ministry, which we bestow our trust on as far as our health issues are concerned, they want to actually try to jeopardize our own integrity just for the sake of what people believe in. Maybe they are doing it for the sake of money. No. I believe COVID-19 is real and is actually existing in the Gambia. That is my take, Aji. And I don't want anybody to actually take this issue lightly, believing that maybe trying to take it politically issue or maybe, no. It's actually real.
Okay.
Nobody should actually take it
Mr.
lightly.
Wanja wax ma della merci 500 million.
I believe
Wax ma
so.
rek duma ko wax kenn.
No, I don't actually believe in that. I'm sure our health minister, Samate, is actually doing good with his team. His team also, they are all doing wonderful job. I'm very sure they are actually going to put it in a way that is going to be very, very transparent so that everybody will know each single dime actually putting into as far as the COVID-19 fight is concerned. Be it the they have to do whatever. I'm very sure, because they are assured, they are actually going to do to make sure that it is really transparent as far as this COVID-19 is concerned. Let nobody take it as a light thing. This is real. It's actually existing.
Yes. They are
Our health expert have spoken. I know he have been chopping something from that $500 million. But what he said is really important. We should not take things lightly. We should not be ignorant. We should not take this as a political thing. It has affected the entire world globally. Everybody is suffering from this. But yet still people are entitled to their own opinions. And we should not overtake this. We should not overput this in our head. In order to have anxiety, if you are stressed, you might face other sickness without COVID. Those stress can kill you before COVID. So what he said is very important. We should not take this lightly. Aji Bintu want to say something. Yo nak danga bari wax torop ah. Séeréer bi mom dafa buga rek ñepp nangu ne COVID-19 amut ci Gambia bi.
Yes. Buga na tamit ñu believe ne it's not in the Gambia.
Why?
To believe that they should believe that it's happening in the world. And we should take the measures very well to prevent. Hanga ding de wax fagaru mo gën faju. So it's better you fagaru than faju. But I don't believe, I still
as
don't
of
believe,
now,
as of now, it's happening in the country. And like you said, that money with the government, they're making good use of it. But everything that we ask them, they'll be like, we're working on it. So had it been the case it's really existing in the Gambia, will they still be working on it, or it has already been done?
But it is to do with government. Everything that they have to do, it has to be going in line with so many checkups. You should know about that. It doesn't have to say that, maybe it doesn't not mean that maybe you're just going to say that you write up a thing and it is approved just today, and then you can actually cash the money, then you go and do whatever thing that you want to do with the money. No, it has to be like taking a systematic form, you understand? Step after step. This is how it goes. Yes, we don't have even 2 hours. Yes, as the President of the United States said, as far as the COVID-19 is concerned. But I believe that the government, exactly before the approval of this $500 million they're talking about, I'm sure they have been actually putting up a lot of measures, a lot of preventive measures to make sure that at least Gambia is a safe haven as far as COVID-19 is concerned.
So
it's true, yes, as you were talking about, the money issue, at present, yes, maybe the Minister of Health is actually going to say, oh, he's been saying, they are actually working on it. That's right. But remember, they have been in fact working on this COVID-19 issue since, not when in fact the 500 million was in fact approved for them. They have been actually making sure that the sensitization is actually going on, making sure that telling people this and this is what you're supposed to do to prevent yourself from COVID-19. They have been working on that. That was since. Okay. And I'm very sure at present, since this is a disease which have no cure, the only cure it has right now is just prevention. This is what the government have been doing ever since, trying to sensitize people. This is what you're supposed to do to make sure you prevent yourself. And you will live in, as I said, we're living in a global world. Anybody whom you call across this whole world right now will tell you, COVID-19 is real. Let nobody take it lightly.
Talking about sensitization, did you think the government is doing enough sensitization? But looking at the case, just a few days ago, we are at Dar es Salaam when we interviewed a person about COVID-19. The concept he gave us was like crazy. His way of thinking, his belief towards this virus is crazy. So considering someone at Dar es Salaam here, not knowing about this COVID-19 or not understanding what it means, what about those people in the rural area? Did you think government is doing enough sensitization with that money and to make Gambians believe that COVID-19 really exists in the Gambia?
Human beings are different. Our way of conceiving or perception is really different. There are people whom it's very easy for them to understand if you give them reasons. There are people whom even you are going to put that blue color in front of them and tell them this is blue, they will still not say it is black. We have those kind of human beings. So if you were to actually tell me that maybe the reaction of that part over down there in Dar es Salaam is like maybe he does not in fact believe in this COVID-19 issue, I won't actually say no to him, because I know we have different types of people whom there are others, even this is white, they will still not say no, it is not white. They will just be there just saying no, just for the sake of saying no, because that's who they are. But this COVID-19 is real, it's not a joke. Everybody should actually take this as a thing, a burden on our head to make sure that we fight, to make sure that it is really Gambia is COVID-19 free, and also Senegal is affected, know that Gambia is going to be affected, and not only Gambia, but perhaps Mauritania, and it goes on to the whole wide world. So this is a pandemic which we have to actually come together, we fight to make sure that we actually cleanse it on this Mother Earth.
Yes.
Miss,
To come in on what you said, like the government is taking every measures that it can to make sure that everyone is doing the preventions that you need to do regarding this issue. Yes, that is very true. We agree with that. They are making everything that they should do to make sure that people are preventing themselves. Yes, we also believe that COVID-19 is actually something that is existing, and we believe that is existing, but not in the Gambia. Get me right, not in the Gambia. And we are making everything, like let us not take it for granted, but still be preventing ourselves with the preventive measures given by the government. But yet still, had it been that Gambian people are really infected, we are really infected with this virus, would the government still be preparing or will still be working on it? Like you said before, that the government has been working on it since.
Of course.
The government is working on it since. So why is it that they are still not yet done? And they have been working on it since before it has started in the country.
No,
So if at all Gambian people were
let her land,
infected,
I'm the boss here.
he wants to bury me before I die, but you have to allow me to die before
Fine,
you
no
bury
problem,
me.
go on.
So thank you. So, had it been that they were working on it since, why is it that still now it's not yet done? Because had it been the infection is inside the country, people will be infected right now and people might be dying. But yet still people are not infected. And yet still they said they are working on it. So how is that possible?
So you still not convinced that COVID-19 is in the Gambia?
Not even for a second.
Not even for a second?
Yes.
Aji lolu graw na de. Why betay dina bay sunna tango mandinka bi mu boole su mandinka ñi tuuti ñomit ñu mun ci gis seen boppa yëgal leen li nga xam ne mu ngi xew parce que tey séeréer bi dafa jël lifin bi waaye dina xam ne pël bi yaay fii boosi ba tey waxala su mandinka
mooy laal musi niw ñaaka même banque wala ko men ko akatama la ko men ko coronavirus wala ni covid-19 ni aba kerin mba min koyndi la mbari la moy la ni jiber la wala ko men ko ni coronavirus aba kerin momo fana mi ala for example like ye hakil jibi jabo so ji I try about so ko si baji la sign ibita mi bi korra kilim fula saba o barda mi bibo mo so la je mi ala ko men ko aba tamatula wala communicate ini ka exactly tonya foni pudo so dal famon so foni pudo asamu nya di lam ada ko mo mon tora nya di nana da jare ken der ini ka ba iba ko ndle mo ko men ko ni ko mo kule de mi ala asotota gambe non kana tra sirinja ko ni coronavirus mon soto man sakunda ba try kana just kan ko do so di wala ni no pura no mi ala ko men ko asotota ar kire science jabo mon toro ni kan dunia ko asembo wa america mi yana ko men ko mol ka ko men ko science wala dunia no ko wono nana da banko le ko mi sembo la karola kana fanko la karola science wol fon ay jahli ida chena nyol fo na wol man toro la ba ko dunia bi science commencé ko ko doye pour maybe at least for ala sen ko ni man toro ni talan nyami bo ni nar na sembo waja bo ni warata mun to ko de italy mo di sa la ba mi kay ci film ko no hada wadi mun toro min ko fo ni ni na ni coronavirus ko amira siya yana na Spain yana na sa Angleterre yana na America ko sa hada mo min toro ko fa ni do ko ni coronavirus la ye mo de trasirin gambe je na traka ko hanya mon soto wala man traka ni ani ndeba min fo science de moya traiba honest man sa kunda ila ministry min bob marlen na jata kende abundal e min banke ko min ko wala mo la preventive measures wala bam fan tan kandila nyami na traiba honest hansa ye min fo na wo ko ni na traiba honest na kata na wo ko tamani wala killing katra kam bulol ko sa kuno ni jiola fula wala ka sanitizer tan kam bulol ko ko wala tan wala maybe na fango mask face mask solda ka dum wala ka traiba honest nimba jama kono tan wala mo ro kono na traiba honest ka sabanyo la damandi marcel to so kono ka traiba honest ka sabanyo la damandi funto memu funto tinya te ba la fana ay do kudi ni ala ko men dalila sanare wala dalila ko hedi mono wala ne ba funtila aduni ba funtila fana ya nek so fana ya tayni mo ka sabanyo la damandi so ko mi mo men je mebi aba tisola wala ba toto ke kan continuously isa traiba honest meter wa do ta nyawnya meter clean ya tayo dunini o mariten ni ba toto la fana wala dre fana ba moto la fana wala be bla to mo ba dami me na man jam la baka kato be ila kato donke ye muswaro ta wala ni muswaro te bulu tishu ni wo te bulu ya ta ba almonds ike non kon kulota ye wota maybe at least se toto no je wala ti soji hani sani ya tre mo le je wala maybe ite fon ya je ko men ko ila jata kende ani ima kenya bulandi ji istata ga hakel jib jabu soto je wala maybe toto ni tisoni ila maybe balola ka kandi kende a traba on install free line bi je wala 1025 tay jare kenda mol kumandi at least maybe ya explain it ba dawda ibina yetaraje ye samba wala maybe ni ade mole de fana mi na ko men ko nim ku kili yeni science wala di wala yeni yaaje ko mi ba toto kan wala tiso kan wosi ballon ten maybe ya traba all men se man sakunda communicate wala 1025 toll free line no amanje ko men ko credit debul atebul isa call kenoje at least yep mo nyum futandima ite ba dawda wala mari ba dawda ba kato don kelele foto mari ya mari samba yende ka samba tame yes
abaraka bake Mr. Wanja waaye bëggoon naa aji dégga soose su ko defee moom mu laaka loolu si soose yaa dafa mel ni danga convaincre su mbokki soose ne pour ñu góom ne COVID-19 mun si dëkk bi pour ñu xam ne COVID-19 is real pour buñ ko jël lightly pour buñ toog ba aga stage bi nga xam ne boobu la Italy toolu o America o Spain COVID-19 is real according to Mr. Wanja. We should not take things lightly.
Aisha, not to cut you there. This is one of the reasons why, because of people's lackadaisical behavior, I can say, especially in that of Europe, coming down to Italy. This is one of the reasons why it actually hit them so bad. Because the truth is, at first they weren't taking it serious. And now later on, they have to actually be like lockdown, permanent, up to a level that, you know, the whole world, even their own prime minister or their president, their leader down there have to come to the TV and start maybe like shedding tears. It was actually very sad. Now go to America, you go to Spain. Most of the people down there, most of them weren't taking it serious. They were just like, no, hey, this is not real. You know, we don't want that to happen in the Gambia here. We don't want people to actually feel that, no, this isn't real, and we don't have the resources. This is the Gambia we're living in. To be frank, you know, financially we are not there. Socially, we are always mixed up. We always do our things together. So if at all a thing like a pandemic like Corona, which is highly contagious, is to actually get into the Gambia and to start spreading like wildfire, is actually going to
Affect us seriously.
Actually have a very bad impact on us. So the best thing we can do is, let us not take this lightly. Let us try by all means know that this is real. Let us try by all means take all the preventive measures by the WHO and that of our health ministry to make sure that we actually fight against the coronavirus. Aisha.
Together, like the narrative just changed. Before it used to be together we stand, divided we fall, but now the narrative is changed. Divided we live, together we die. So we want us to maintain the new narrative that we should take this serious. We should not take things lightly. We should not allow our ignorance to kill us. Africans, we have been suffering. We are not there. We are not financially strong. We are mentally, we are fine. Physically, we are fine. And I think that is one reason a lot of people claim that this signal, this virus is not meant for black people. Seriri ñu ne li soj la, tubaab yi mënu ñoo stand soj. Ñu bari ku nekk comme nu ko waxee rek ak sa xalaat waaye nag su dee amul Gambia sax neen gëm rek mu fi su ko defee ñu gën a fajagu waaye dafa mel ni time bi daf ñu bugg a jaamu duma def dara dinaa bàyyi aji bintu tàggatoo su ko defee next ëllëg tamit ñu indi lay yeneen waxtaan yu gën a am yi solo waaye dinañ leen ñaan yéen it ba tey ngeen binda si suñ comment box si su ko defee ñu ne ñu xam seen stand ndax gëm ngeen ne Gambia am na COVID-19 o amuñ ko ndax we should take things slightly ndax war nañ dellu su normal business parce que soo seetloo right now shutdown bi mu ngi affect everybody emotionally, physically, financially. So bàyyee ku mel ni Aïssa Diallo nga ne ko ne 45 days bu mu liggéey Aïssa Diallo nu moo dundee Covid su la reyut si biti xonga rey la si biir xonga su la reyee si biir Covid bi nga lifin ko waaye nu ñoo def ba tey de war a balance things si buñ jël over serious tamit soo xalaatee dara lu ëppa lu bari doo ko dee mun a escape nañ gom rek lu nekka yàlla la waaye ñu bàyyi nag tamit Gambia dafa am ñaan dëgg la Gambia am na ñaan de waaye Gambia gënuta am ñaan àdduna bi yëpp de Saudi Arabia si boppam den shut down seen mosque si Gambia is a different case ba tey am na jumaa yi nga xam ne ñu ngi operate waxuñ ne bul lifin It's good. We are fond of socialization. Ko wa munela Gambia is the smiling coast of Africa. Ko wa nyunela Gambia is a friendly environment. Ko wa Gambia nyune nyeb benalen. Digala benale winen said narrative ba change. Divided we live. So let's stay home. Nen dig stay sunkeri. Ñu said nu ñoo hehe jangoro bi. Suko defe ñu mun si am victory ñu delluwaat su normal life. Why aji tagatol time bi jamono ñu bepare.
Wa gis na lol time bi mo ñu jam so legi lu nekk ci bokk bi yeb duñ ko mëna wax. But yet still, things are like we are being in a house arrest, but let us accept it for the meanwhile. Because it's going to be a virus, it's going to last long. Even though it's not existing in the Gambia, even though Gambia, but yet still, fagaru mogen faju. So balanyo talk the hard access to new soga faju. Dafa nekk loo xamantene beneen problem la te mun nga talk socialization be going outside making these parties and everything operating. Yep, you can do it only if you have health. And the COVID-19 bill and rumors going on, we have to prevent ourselves. Run for your life. We always say that, run for your life. This is the right time to run for your life. Prevent yourself from everything that is to come on your way. So I guess us having this thinking or having the belief that COVID-19 Gambia still now doesn't give us any excuse for Hamantene. We can live without being prevented. Let's follow the measures given by the ministry that we are relying on. Make sure you distance but you are get to you done the closeness that we are having, we reduce it. You gis nga ne bu nga dem tok na ataya sa morom ñu nga hop ko ngeen nuyu wante jamalante. We know that Gambian lifestyle, the nice and the free life we have, but yet still let us reduce it because there is nothing more expensive than life, and that is what we have. So let us follow the measures to be prevented.
Prevention is better than cure. Let's take this serious. Let's stay home, stay safe. Let's reduce the gatherings. Let's reduce the parties. We will defeat this virus. We will have victory over this. If only we stayed home, stay safe, and respect those precautions that is recommended by the World Health Organization and our health part. Till we come your way next time, better ñu leen naa wax ne let's stay home ñu nekk si suñ kër yi lifin ak suñ njaboot yi foog naa tamit neexut ba neexut waaye dafa ne am na certain parents yoo xam ne throughout the week du am time ak seen njaboot throughout the month, throughout the year ñu ngi liggéey 24 hours soo eewoo suba yow ak sa doom hello hi mom ba next day tamit the same thing soo ñibbi kër xale bi tëdd na suba suy dem yow eewoo guloo yu mel noonu time bi yàlla moo ñu defar ni situation bi comme ni ko séeréer bi waxee house arrest bi dinañ ko accept rek with good faith ñu respect precautions or measures yi nga xam ne is recommended by the World Health Organization and Sun Health as party di leen jaajëfal bu baax a baax si toppa bi ngeen toppa Gambian Talents TV ñu leen wax ne ngeen ñu support su ko defee ñu indi leen programmes yu mel ni ba tey mun ngeen bàyyi seen comment yi si suñ comment box yi su ko defee ñu ñëw waxtaan si loolu may jaajëfal suma technicien si yu baax a baax kooku di Musa Jata ak the entire crew jërë ngeen jëf till we come your way next week next date bye bye.
Coronavirus exists. Coronavirus is a disease that attacks the respiratory system. The symptoms of COVID-19 are fever, tiredness, dry cough, shortness of breath, headache, sore throat. Coronavirus spreads primarily through droplets of saliva or discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Please don't be scared. To prevent infection and to slow transmission of COVID-19, follow the safety precautionary measures placed by the World Health Organization. Wash your hands regularly with soap and water, or clean them with alcohol-based hand rubs. Maintain at least 1 meter distance between you and people coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching your face. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing. Stay home if you feel unwell. Refrain from smoking and other activities that weaken the lungs. Practice physical distancing by avoiding unnecessary travel and stay away from large group of people. Please don't be scared of the virus. Follow the precautionary measures. Stay home, stay safe.